Ethan and Omega was trying to move on after his painful breakup with his ex, Caleb. 2 months had passed, and his heart still ached. One routine checkup at the clinic was supposed to be simple, until the doctor's words shattered his world. "Ethan, you're pregnant." His mind went blank. And the father of the child? Caleb, the alpha he once loved, and who was now engaged to another Omega, the influential and graceful Isla. Ethan sat in the clinic, memories rushing like a storm. He remembered the first time he met Caleb at the university campus, his strong presence, his gentle smile, the way his sharp alpha eyes seemed to see right through him. Their love had once been deep and consuming, filled with laughter, late-night talks, and promises of forever. But misunderstanding and pride tore them apart, leaving Ethan broken and now, unexpectedly, carrying Caleb's child. Stepping outside, the Aspenwood sun felt unusually harsh. Every path forward seemed blocked. How could he tell Caleb, who was about to marry Isla? The engagement had been splashed across magazines, their smiles frozen in glossy photos, mocking him silently. The cool breeze did nothing to calm his inner storm. He needed clarity, but the future looked impossibly complicated. 2 weeks later, Ethan decided to get some fresh air and went to the local grocery store. Fate had other plans. He collided with someone around the discounted aisles. Looking up, it was Caleb, his alpha ex, now engaged, now the father of his unborn child. Their eyes locked. Surprise, tension, and unspoken emotion filled the air. Caleb tried to smile awkwardly, as if nothing had changed. Ethan's heart thudded painfully. Too many feelings, too little time. Caleb noticed Ethan's unease and reached out, then paused. "How have you been, Ethan?" he asked. Voice soft, but the weight of history in it. Before Ethan could answer, something slipped from Caleb's pocket. A photo of Caleb and Isla, smiling as if the world belonged to them. The sight pierced Ethan's heart like thousands of tiny needles. Caleb bent quickly to pick it up. "This is Isla, my fiancée," he said. Softly, but eyes betraying a complexity he didn't voice. Ethan nodded, swallowing the bitter truth. Caleb's world had moved on, but Ethan's heart remained tethered to the past. Back at home, Ethan called his closest friend, Lily, pouring out his fears, doubts, and guilt. "You have to tell him, Ethan. He's the father. Your child deserves him," Lily said firmly. Her words struck a chord. This wasn't just about old love. This was about the life growing inside him. Days of contemplation passed. The mansion that once felt like home now felt like a cage. Finally, Ethan summoned the courage. He arranged a meeting at a quiet cafe, a place he and Caleb had frequented. Ethan's hands trembled as he dialed Caleb's number, each ring counting down to a life-changing revelation. When Caleb arrived, surprise flickered in his eyes. Ethan's heart raced. "Caleb, I'm pregnant," Ethan whispered, voice trembling. Caleb froze. Shock, disbelief, confusion, emotions flashed across his alpha features. "Are you sure?" he asked, softly. Ethan nodded, tears threatening to fall. Caleb exhaled heavily, closing his eyes briefly. "I need to think." Silence engulfed them. Ethan could see the weight pressing down on him, the responsibility of fatherhood clashing with the commitment to Isla. It wasn't easy, but Ethan had taken the first step. Weeks passed. Ethan noticed Caleb's social media and newspaper appearances with Isla. Yet, despite societal pressure and expectations, Caleb occasionally reached out, learning how to interact with the unborn child, trying to connect in a responsible and loving way. Ethan focused on preparing for his baby. He converted a storage room into a warm nursery, chose soft colors, arranged toys, and carefully prepared everything with love. Suddenly, Ethan received a call from Isla herself. Calm but firm, her voice carried authority. "Ethan, we need to talk." They met at a quiet cafe. Isla's anger and hurt were palpable. She demanded answers, her Omega pride shining through. After an intense conversation, she surprised Ethan. "What if we raise the child together with Caleb?" Shock, confusion, and a torrent of emotions washed over Ethan. But in his heart, he knew the child's bond with him was unbreakable. He would fight to raise his own child. Ethan decided. The child was his life's priority. He called Caleb, who responded with relief and commitment. "I understand, Ethan. I'll be responsible." Though their romantic relationship ended long ago, a new bond formed, co-parenting with understanding, love, and respect. Months passed. Ethan adapted to pregnancy, preparing meticulously, while Caleb learned the ropes of impending fatherhood. They were no longer lovers, but partners in their child's life. The day arrived. Ethan held his newborn Oliver in his arms. Tears, joy, and relief flowed freely. Caleb, though no longer a partner in love, stood beside them with pride and care. Even Isla, though not happy with the circumstances, sent a small gesture of goodwill. Ethan realized life wasn't perfect, but love took many forms. He had a family, unique, complex, but full of care and hope. A year later, Oliver took his first steps in Aspenwood Park. Ethan and Caleb worked together, balancing responsibility and care. Though the past remained a memory, the present was full of love, laughter, and determination. Ethan smiled at his son's bright eyes, knowing every hardship was worth it. The story wasn't about romance anymore. It was about family, resilience, and unconditional love. Ethan whispered softly to Oliver, "You are my world, and I will always protect you." Caleb, watching them together, placed a gentle hand on Ethan's shoulder, a promise unspoken, yet understood. Life had changed, but love, different, complicated, and enduring,